finish our talk about rational exponents. And then Monday we'll go ahead and talk about the equations part. So we're still not going to get through all of section 7.3 today. And so first of all, let's go ahead and review what we did yesterday. If you remember, when it was to the 1/4 power, that basically meant the 4th root. And remember what we did then is we broke down 1,296 and we looked for groups of 4. And we found 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 2s. So remember I took out a 2. And then we found 4 3s. I took out a 3. So really the 4th root of 1,296 is 2 times 3 or 6. Okay? So with that in mind, let's see how well we remember this. 125 to the 1/3 power. Okay, 125 to the 1/3 power. So remember, you're going to go ahead and break down 125. And you're looking for groups of what on this one? Groups of 3. Okay.
These are really your series.
Oh, I thought you meant like the day. I was like,
I was a person that was like,
It looked like Tristan Action.
mine is fast.
What paper really was?
Yes, so I get read if we don't get. No way. Bad little person.
Whoa.
What about 2 times 20?
Okay.
62.
All right, so let's go ahead and see what we got for answers. Okay. Answer is 5. Okay, so now how we got 5, remember what we do is we take the cube root of 125 again. I'm going to find 2 numbers that when I multiply them I get 125. Well, that's 5 and 25. Okay, so then now I can't break 5 down to any, I can break 25 down to 5 and 5. And so now I'm looking for groups of 3. 1, 2, 3 5s. My answer is 5. Okay, with that in mind, let's shoot for this one. 27 to the 1/3. Okay, 27 to the 1/3 power. What's that?
go, Bailey.
Yeah, baby.
Go, teacher.
I do.
Okay, so let's go ahead and stop. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we got for answers. The answer is 3. Okay? So let's go ahead and now we're going to talk about what happens when it's not like a 1/3 or a 1/4 or a 1/5, when it might be a 2/3, a 3/4, 4/5. Okay, and so our concept is b to the m over n power. It says for any positive real number b and any integers m and n that are greater than 1, b to the m over n equals the nth root of b to the m power. So really what that means, okay, is if I have 64 to the 2/3 power, I'm going to treat it kind of like the problem I did before. The problem I did before would be the 3rd root of 64, right? Because 3's in the denominator. But now I've got to somehow use that 2. So what that 2's going to do is that 2's now going to be the power next to the 64. So the denominator's going to go outside. That numerator's going to go with the 64. And so this is the easy way to keep going with our factor trees. 64 squared means 64 times 64, right? If it would have been to the 3rd power, I would have done 64, 64, 64. If it would have been to the 4th power, you would have had 4 of those numbers going across. And now what I'm going to do is break down each of those. 64 is 8 and 8. I know that 8 is broken down as well. And I'm looking for groups of what, by the way? 3. So I can't stop here because I've got a group of 4. So let's break down the 8. Now I can break down the 4's. And I'm looking for groups of 3. So let's see. I have 1, 2, 3 2's. So that means I'm going to take a 2 out. 1, 2, 3 2's. Going to take another 2 out. 1, 2, 3 2's. I'm going to take another 2 out and 1, 2, 3 2's. Going to take another 2 out. What do you do with all those? What do you get? 16. It's not 8 because you're taking 2 times 2, which is 4, times another 2, which is 8, times another 2, which is 16. Okay, I'm getting some questions. What's up?
Isn't there another way you can do it where
Yep,
you take
yep,
a
yep. But yeah. And the reason why I'm not showing you that is because this is going to get us to simplified radicals, which is where we're going at eventually in a future chapter. So that's why I'm showing you this. Okay. So with that in mind, I want you to do this. Okay? 36 to the 3/2. (36 to the 3/2 power). So I'm going to look for groups of what on this one? 2's. Yep. You have 3 of them. Yeah. So 3, 4, 6, 6. Oh, sorry, I haven't sent. Oh, yeah, I sent it. You guys should have it gone. So one will be 40 down. Two. So there's 2. So take out 2. So there's 1. Take out those 2. Maybe find out. Yeah, you can stop there because you've already taken everything out. Not by pairs. Yeah. So, no. You gotta take the pair of 3's out, so get rid of the circle and stick it. Boom. Right in 3. Okay, take out 2. Right in 2. Do the same thing again, just work it on. What's up? Yep, so now we're going to You're gonna get a big number. If you get a big number, that doesn't mean you did it wrong. Okay, so hopefully we'll be finishing up. Big number. You'll have to see. Ooh, nice job. 216. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how I actually did this one. And I think I probably might have stopped a little sooner than some of you. 36 to the third power. 1, 2, 3. Okay? I know that 36 is 6 and 6. 6 and 6. 6 and 6. Now you can take them out by pairs, right? Because it's by twos. Well, let me see. Here's a pair of 6s. Here's a pair of 6s. Here's a pair of 6s. So I could have stopped right there and then just multiplied those 3 6s and got 216. If you did the 2s and the 3s, you got a lot of them. And you probably ended up with 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 3. All right, so with that in mind, here you go, another one. 27 to the 2/3. Okay, 27 to the 2/3.
That's okay. We'll think about other people take that. I can. The only reason to do it is because it's a guy.
Well, I have a lot of friends. I don't have like any, but it's best friends. Actually, I do, but he doesn't live here. Ian? Yeah. He's my best friend. Or kid.
Oh, no worries, no worries, What? It's okay.
You wouldn't like my Me and Kylie.
All right, so let's see what you got. Okay? Answer is 9.
Yay.
Okay, now real quick. Okay, we're talking about the cube root of 27 squared. So what that means is that I'm going to go ahead and do 2 27s. And then I'm going to break each of those down. So if I break those down, I'm looking for groups of 3. I see right now I have 3 3s. So there's a 3. 3 3s. There's another 3. So my answer is 9. Okay. All right, you should be able to go to the section that says solve each equation. It's just a few more problems. Okay, solve each equation. On Monday, we will take care of the solve each equation problems. Okay, so on Monday, we will take care of the solve each equation problems.